friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mindy, this is See Mindy Mom, and today I'm excited to share with you guys some of my favorite purchases from Amazon. Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, I've wanted to make an Amazon favorites video for a while, and I decided that I would start with a repeat purchases Amazon favorites video. And so I'm going to show you some items that we purchased from Amazon and that we liked them so much we ended up buying them again. I have everything from kids clothes to coffee to adult clothes and just kind of a wide array of items. I don't have a ton of things to share with you today because I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but I hopefully have something that will interest just about anybody who stops by this video. I do have an Amazon storefront. I will leave it linked in the description box below. So if you are interested in purchasing any of these items yourself, you can follow that link and it'll take you over to Amazon and it will show you the things that I'm showing you today and also lots of the other items that I recommend from Amazon. It is so much easier for me to have that storefront than it is for me to put individual little affiliate links into the description box. So hopefully that is helpful for you guys. Just so you guys know, I am an Amazon affiliate, and so if you do follow my link and you make a purchase at Amazon, I do get a little bit of a percentage of that purchase. It does not change the price for you whatsoever. Of course, you are welcome to visit Amazon on your own time without following the link in the description box. I'm just sharing some things that I like and I put them all in one place, and I will leave that in the description box below. First off, I know that I have shared these with you guys before, but these are leggings that I absolutely love. I got these off of Amazon. They are really soft. They're high-waisted, so they come up over my tummy, and they just feel really smooth and buttery soft, and I liked them so much that I purchased another pair of them in the full length. And when summer rolled around, I decided that I wanted to see if maybe they had some that were shorter, and they did. They have the capri length of these leggings as well, and I believe I have them both linked in my Amazon store. I especially like the capri ones that I purchased recently because they are very high-waisted. They have a very wide waistband, and they come up all the way over my belly, and I kind of thought that these would be great for recovery for me because I'm getting ready to have surgery, and I thought that they would be really comfortable, and obviously since they come up really high, they'll come up over the incisions that are going to be on my tummy, and I thought that they would be, you know, really great for summer and just really soft, and so I highly, highly, highly recommend these leggings. I can't recommend them enough. Next up, coffee. This is the Mods half calf, world's best half calf coffee. Now that means that it has about half the caffeine of regular coffee, and my husband really likes to drink this. I don't care for this that much, but my husband loves it, and he wants to have half calf coffee because he has a little bit of high blood pressure, and so he tries to watch his caffeine intake, but he really, really likes coffee, and he likes to have more than 1 cup a day. And he does not care for decaf. I think he doesn't care for the taste of it. He thinks that it tastes different. And he wants a little bit of caffeine in his coffee, but he wants to be able to drink multiple cups of coffee in a day. So I got online and I was looking for half calf coffee because we were buying it from Green Mountain, which is the Keurig brand, I believe, and ordering it. But I went ahead and purchased this on a whim to try it out because it was a little bit less expensive. And I bought a box of 100 K-cups. And again, it is half calf, Mods half calf, and my husband really likes this. So the price is really great. It lasts us a really long time. I think we're on our 3rd box in the past year or so, and we're almost out of that one, so it'll be time for me to order a new one soon. Highly recommend. The next thing I want to share with you guys are some shoes for my kids. I have been purchasing different kinds of shoes for my kids, and I found a few brands specifically that I really like. This is one of the brands. It is an Oshkosh Bagosh sneaker, and it is a bump toe sneaker. So it has this reinforced toe on the end, this kind of, you know, rubbery type toe, because let's face it, when they ride their bikes and they ride their scooters and they're running all over the place, it tends to be the toes, the top of the shoe that comes separated from the shoe, and it breaks down really fast. My son basically wears these shoes out. He will wear nothing but these shoes for months at a time. This particular pair that I'm holding is one that he has recently outgrown, and he wore these shoes exclusively for 4 months. We purchased them in November and he wore them through the month of March, so really 5 months. And he didn't really have, we had another pair of shoes that we had as a backup, but he never wanted to wear those. He only wanted to wear these. They are a Velcro, so he had no problem getting them on and off himself. They also make these in colors and styles. You know, obviously a little girl can wear these shoes and a little boy can wear purple shoes if he wants to, but I had a purple pair of shoes for my daughter in the same brand as the Oshkosh Bump Toe, and again, she really liked them. They fit well, they're comfortable, they last a long time, and I don't even bother buying another pair until they either outgrow them or until they start to break down and wear out just a little bit. And eventually they do, because all things will break down eventually, especially when you're talking about kids stuff. But I have been super, super happy with the quality of these shoes, with the ease of these shoes. My kids like them, they're comfortable, they will wear them out. So highly recommend the Oshkosh Bump Toe sneaker. Another thing that I routinely buy from Amazon every summer for my kids is a pair of these Teva sandals. Now these are my son's sandals from last summer. So that's why they're a little bit worn. But my kids really like these sandals. And I got to looking at these, and sometimes I would hem and haw about whether or not to purchase them because I thought they were a little more than I wanted to spend on shoes. But again, in the summertime, kind of like the sneakers in the wintertime, they will wear these shoes every single day. They will wear them to play outside. They will wear them to church. They will wear them when we go out to dinner. They will wear them to camps. They're a really sturdy Velcro sandal. They really support their foot because they've got this back part that goes around their heel, and I don't let my kids wear flip-flops because I don't want them to, you know, twist their ankle or something like that. I just don't think they're really sturdy, solid shoes. But these Teva sandals, they come in all different sizes and all different colors, and I have for the last 3 years been purchasing a pair of these for each one of my kids at the beginning of the summer, and they wear them basically from the month of May all the way through pretty much the month of September because it stays warm around here, and they will even wear them at the start of school. They do start to get a little bit of wear and tear at the very end, but my son actually just wore this pair the other day because he couldn't find his new pair that I purchased him, and they, you know, worked just fine for him. And they're just really sturdy, solid, durable shoes. They're worth the price that I pay for them, and they make things so much easier in the summer because they can take them on and off themselves. We can rinse them off. They're just great shoes. Highly recommend the Teva sandals. I recommend those sandals so much that I even buy a pair for myself. I just bought myself a brand new pair last summer, and the pair I had before this pair lasted me 4 summers. And the only reason that I wanted to buy a new pair is because on my previous pair, the tread on the back started to flatten out a little bit, and they weren't quite as comfortable on my foot. But all of the canvas and all of the Velcro, it never wore out. It never broke. I could have worn those shoes had it not been for wearing down the tread on the back for a couple more years. The next thing that I have purchased again and again on Amazon, hair bows. And if you have little girls that like hair bows, you probably understand and can lament with me that they just wander off, or they get dirty, or they get left someplace, or they start to come unraveled or something. But I have been purchasing them on Amazon, and I think the price is absolutely the best. I can't find a better price in a brick and mortar store anywhere. My little sister knows how to make these, but I just don't want to take the time to do that. So I buy 2 different kinds. I buy a bag that has a bunch of these kind of bigger ones that would be like for a ponytail or for one braid or something, and they come in all different colors. I buy a bag that has, 12, 13, maybe, 15 different colors. I can't remember the exact size, but every color in the rainbow basically. And then I also buy a package of the little bows that come in pairs. So these would obviously be for pigtails. They're great for French braids. And because they're pretty inexpensive in my book, I don't worry about it if they wander off or if they walk away. I'm not going to be crawling underneath beds and furniture and everything trying to hunt down bows, because I know that eventually I'll probably just buy another package of these. They last long enough to warrant the purchase. The next thing I want to share with you is actually something I can't show you because I'm using it right now, and that is my phone case. The past couple of phone cases I've had have been a Pelican phone case, and I purchased those on Amazon. And I used to use an OtterBox, but the OtterBoxes were so big for me at the time, I couldn't fit them in my back pocket. And as somebody who walks around a lot and as a teacher who's running back and forth, directing shows, I want to have my phone on me if I can, in my pocket. and I couldn't fit it in and out of my pocket very well whenever it was in a different brand of phone case. So I have really been impressed with the Pelican phone case. The one that I have right now, I have had for more than a year. I think I purchased it in April of last year. And the one I had before that, I think I had for well over a year, maybe a year and a half. My husband has a case that's a little bit less expensive, and it's the same style as a Pelican, but it's not a Pelican. But he has cracked not his phone, but the little glass screen that you put over the top of the phone. He has cracked a couple of those and had to replace them. I've had the same one. I've had one of those glass, covers that go on your iPhone screen. I've only had one. It has a tiny little crack in the corner that you can barely even see, but it has not shattered even though I've dropped it, even though it has fallen on the floor. And I don't just mean on the floor in my house, like the carpet and the hardwood. I've dropped it outside. I've dropped it on the concrete. It has fallen, it's been in my lap or something as I'm getting out of the car and fallen onto the asphalt in the parking lot. This phone has taken a beating, and if I take the phone out of its case, it looks like it's brand new, even though I've had this phone for 4 years. So I highly recommend the Pelican case. The only issue that I've had with it is that there are some little bitty kind of rubbery cover-ups on the headphone jack and then the charging jack. And those on the last two have always come off, but I actually prefer that. They eventually kind of tore off because they're made of kind of a silicone rubbery type material. So eventually they kind of got worn and fell off, but I was actually grateful when they did because it made it much easier to plug things in and not have to constantly be taking that little silicone plug out of that particular jack. So that's the only thing that I think I might point out that might annoy somebody, but for me, I actually was perfectly fine with it. But again, I've had this case over a year. I really like it. If it ever wears out, I plan to get another one because I've been really, really pleased with my Pelican phone case. And the last thing I want to share with you guys is really more of a brand than a particular item, and that is the Spotted Zebra brand of kids clothing on Amazon. I purchased some items for my older daughter in the winter, and what I like about this brand is that typically these items come in packages of multiples. So for instance, I purchased a package of leggings for her that had 4 different pairs of leggings, coordinating leggings. They had kind of the same color palette. And they usually coordinate also with some tops as well. And I was really impressed with the quality of these leggings. They're a lot thicker than I thought they would be. This is one of the pairs that I bought for her. See, it's so cute. It has all the math equations on it. And with the leggings, I found that the 4 packs typically came with 2 solid colors of leggings and then 2 patterns of leggings, and then you could coordinate it with some of the other items in their line, like tunic tops or dresses or things like that. But I like that they come in multiple packs. I like that in packs of multiples. I like that they coordinate. They're really easy for me to match up, for my daughter to match up. I've been pretty happy with the quality of these. Like I said, the leggings are really thick. And the only thing is that with the tops, I do not send them through the dryer because I don't want them to shrink. So I will send them through the washer on cold, and then I will hang them up to dry. But I have really been happy with the quality of those clothes and with the price point of those clothes. So I actually just recently purchased her a summer pack of shirts. And so these are short sleeve shirts. This is one of them. And they came in a 3-pack, and mine were $18. But see, this is like, has a longer, it's longer in the back. It's tunic length. And here's one that has a little ice cream on the front, short sleeves. But I like that they aren't all exactly the same style. So this shirt came in the same pack, and it's also tunic length, but see, it has a little ruffle on the bottom. So it's not like you're buying 3 of the exact same shirt. They come in different colors. They might have different patterns. Some of them might be solids, and obviously they might be slightly different styles. I have some of the items that I purchased and that I recommend in my Amazon store already, but you can search for Spotted Zebra and you'll see lots of different things pop up. Right now they've got lots of summer items, but in the wintertime they have long sleeve items as well. I purchased some long sleeve dresses for my daughter that she didn't even manage to wear out in a season. So highly recommend the Spotted Zebra brand on Amazon, and I will be purchasing some more items from that line for my daughters in the future. That's what I have for you guys today. Again, those are repeat purchases for us on Amazon. Those are things that we have bought at least more than once, and in some cases several times, especially in the case of the shoes that I showed you guys, the children's shoes. So check those out if you want. Again, follow the link in the description box. It'll take you to my Amazon storefront, which will have that and other items listed. Let me know what you guys are buying on Amazon, or let me know if you guys have some recommendations as well. What do you keep going back there to buy? What are some of your repeat purchases? I want to know. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe if you have not already. Be sure to leave me a comment, and I'll check in with you again really soon. Bye.